Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled 7 Signs You Will Not Become Successful. Now I know this title is going to trigger quite a lot of people, but just make sure you watch the entire video first before you start typing away. So the first point is, you're trying to get rich quick. You want the money now. You go on Reddit and you look for that next crypto that can make you $1 million in 7 days. You have the mindset of a gambler who's just bought a lottery ticket and is praying he's the winner. And what's sad is, a lot of guys that have this mindset are currently struggling financially, and they're using their last remaining dollars and they're putting it into a crypto in the hopes that something happens. Please move, go up. That's not a good strategy long term. I want you to live a life where the thing that you do day to day brings you a lot of fulfillment. I want you to identify your life's work, your life's mission, your purpose. I want you to be in bed, moving your toes, you can't wait for tomorrow. You're excited. You keep flipping around in bed because you can't wait for the next day. That's the mindset I want you to have. And in doing so, you attract prosperity and abundance into your life. Eliminate this mindset. I used to have this early on in my 20s. Oh man, I want to find something that can make me rich. Like now, I want to be rich by 22, by 23. Eliminate that mindset, because it also creates unnecessary pressure as well. Because if you don't get it by 22, now you feel like a failure. Identify your life's work. Go out there and taste shit. Figure out the things that you're actually quite good at and something that you can see yourself doing every day. And in the process, money will come. Jim Rohn said, success is something you attract by the person you become, not something you chase. Stop going out there trying to, I want to get rich next year. I need to find anything. No. Find yourself something, get good at it, and the money will come. Second point is, you quit everything you start. You start something, you get going, everything's hunky-dory, and then in 30 days, you're like, well, they said the money will start coming in, and they ain't coming in. And then you quit. And then you start the next thing, drop shipping, Forex, this, that. You hop from one thing to the next. You're a jack of all trades, master of none. You need to laser focus on one avenue. Now listen, I'm not against tasting things for a while to figure out what what interests you and what you're good at. But when you start something and you want to give it a shot, don't give it 3 days or a week. Give it half a year to figure out. Especially if you're 18, 19, I mean, you've got so much time. Or 23, 24, you've got time, man. Okay, so stop quitting everything you start. Stick to something. If you start it, finish it. YouTube is an interesting space. So many people start channels, they upload consistently for 30 days. They don't gain any subscribers, or maybe they gain 10 or 20, and they're like, I'm not happy, and they quit. And then they try and find that next thing. With that mindset, you will not become successful. Point number 3, you blame others. Okay? I'm not successful because Boris Johnson, because Joe Biden. Now I know they're both incompetent leaders. Okay, but they ain't gonna make you a millionaire. You make yourself a millionaire. Stop blaming your parents. Oh, if they would have just given me money, if my girlfriend just would have supported me more. It's not her responsibility to make you successful. Stop blaming other people. Oh, but the taxes are too high. I can drop my pen. The taxes are too high. This is wrong. I live in this city. You've got the internet. Why are you complaining? Okay, so stop blaming other people, because remember, when you point like that, three fingers point back at you, you have to take accountability. It's your life. I know sometimes we find ourselves in unfavorable situations, but you got to assume responsibility. Okay, it's you versus you. You look in the mirror and be like, damn, man, I put myself in this mess. I better pick shit up. Okay, so stop blaming others. Otherwise, you will never become successful. Okay, the next point is, you're pursuing 5 things at once. As I said earlier, jack of all trades, master of none. You start Forex. You lose a bit of money. It doesn't work. You go to drop shipping. Oh, but I can't find a good product. Then you start a YouTube channel. But I never got any likes. And you just hop from one thing to the next. Or you may be doing well right now with something and you're interested in it, but you want to start adding shit too early. This whole idea of diversifying, it's only great when you have a ton of money. Because then you can hire people with the money that you have to essentially start the businesses for you and operate. If you want to own a digital marketing agency and you're worth 10 mil, you can easily do that. Hire a team, get it going. Now, it doesn't guarantee success, but you can essentially start and outsource everything straight away. But if you're trying to create things from scratch, 5 different things at the same time, 5 different businesses in 5 different industries, oh, that is taxing. I mean, I've tried this before early on in my 20s. I tried to set up several different things at once. I couldn't fucking do it. Stress, okay? Number 5, you're not coachable. This is a big one, okay? You must be teachable and coachable. I learned this from one of my mentors a few years ago, and it changed me. Because sometimes we think we know it all. We have this arrogance about us. Now, you might be looking at me and you think, but Ali, you're standing in front of a whiteboard. You think you know everything. And believe me, I don't know everything. I am not perfect. And I always learn from people, regardless if they're younger than me, if they're a different sex to me, regardless of their ethnicity. I learn from everyone. I'm coachable and teachable. I wasn't always like this. I was an arrogant little kid. When I was 19, 20, I thought, nah, I know it, man. Nah, leave me to it. I made a lot of mistakes. I wish I was more teachable. Believe me, when you're coachable, and instead of crossing your arms and, I don't want to listen, you actually humble yourself. You're like, okay, interesting. So what makes you stay there? I mean, is there anything? Ask questions, be teachable. That's how you advance in any avenue. If you're an athlete, listen to your damn coach. Stop thinking you know it all. No, I know. You don't know everything. Okay, you don't know what you don't know. I don't know everything. I'm not going to stand here on this channel and talk about shit I have no experience regarding. I'm only going to talk based off of my experience and the things that I've observed from successful people, okay? So you have to be coachable if you're looking to advance in life. Number 6, you don't have a strong reason why. When I first heard about this whole reason why stuff, I thought, oh, here we go with some more fluff. Why? But honestly, it makes sense. You need to have a strong reason. As a saying, if you don't have a reason, you're only here for a season. If you're just doing it just because you want to buy a new car, you'll quit. If it's just about buying a Gucci belt, you'll quit. But when your daughter tells your dad, can we buy that? And you tell her in the supermarket, I'm sorry, honey, we can't buy this bike. Why? And you know the reason why is because you don't have any money. But you tell her, next time, we're just busy today. But deep down inside, man, that shit hurts. But that's the reason why right there, your daughter. Maybe your wife, she's always dreamt of going somewhere and you want to just take her there and you want to see her so happy. That's a strong reason. Your parents, maybe your parents, came from a different country to the US or the UK or any part of Europe. Maybe they immigrated and they started off, from at such a sort of low level, doing sort of normal jobs, and then worked their way up, and eventually they established themselves, built a career for themselves. So you want to repay them back. That's a strong reason, okay? So have a strong why. Otherwise you will quit, I guarantee you, okay? Number 7, last but not least, you hate on others. Now this is a big one, okay? Because if you hate on other people, that's low vibration energy, okay? How are you, remember, success is something you attract. How are you going to attract success? Now, when I say attract, I don't mean you just sit there and you just read out affirmations and you're going to become successful. No. It's your energy, okay? You got to obviously work hard, extremely hard, and you got to work smart as well. But your energy is also very important. Success, as Jim Rohn said, is looking for a good place to stay. So if you're a miserable person, you're so negative. Anyone that starts to do well, you point the finger at them. Oh, you're a scam. You're this, you think that, and you start cussing people out. How is prosperity and abundance going to make its way into your life? Just ask yourself that question. Some people make themselves physically sick because they're so negative. You probably know some people like that. They're so negative, they become sick. So your energy, your vibration is important. When I see someone doing better, even if they're 7 years younger than me, believe me, there's guys 20 years old, I'm 27 right now. There's guys 20, 21 doing better than me. The old me would have been like, fucking younger than me, look at it, man. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not going to stand here and lie to you guys and say, nah, man, I've always been such a kind-spirited. No, there were points I was like, that motherfucker over there, man, how has he done it? He's younger than me. He's still a kid. Look at him with his baby face. But as I've matured, what I've learned is when you celebrate other people, when you celebrate their success, their advancement, one day it will be your time. It will be your time to shine. And you would want people to celebrate you. You wouldn't want people to look at you and be like, you're a fraud, you're this, you're that, and cuss you out, right? So celebrate people as you wish to be celebrated yourself. Okay, because if you're doing what you should be doing, you're showing up every single day, you're putting in the work, you're not doing anything that's immoral. Okay, as long as it's moral, legal, and ethical, and you're showing up every day and you're seeing some clear progress, then one day it will be your time and you will shine. Okay, so celebrate other people. Don't hate. Hating will never bring you anything. Okay, it will just bring you misery and stress. So hopefully this video has helped you out. I think I've read everything on here. If it has, let me know what you think down below. Share some more reasons as well down below if you have any more that you want to input into today's video. Appreciate your support, guys. We hit 5,000, man. That's special. Honestly, I appreciate it. 5,000 people. That's insane. Appreciate every single one of you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.